Has there ever been an NRL player who looks more like he should be in the grandstand with a pie and a beer than running out onto Suncorp Stadium? Ben Tulty's built like your mate from the gym, yet somehow he's charging through NRL packs and scoring tries for the Broncos. He's smaller than Haas, not as pretty as Walsh, and not as famous as Carrigan. But right now, fans can't get enough of him. So how does a country kid with 2 uni degrees, 7 years in reserve grade, and a chance yarn with Michael Maguire end up becoming Brisbane's new cult hero? G'day legends, welcome back to the Old School Broncos podcast. Now, every so often in rugby league, you get one of those stories that just makes you grin from ear to ear. A bloke who's not supposed to be the headline act, but ends up stealing the show anyway. And right now, that bloke is Ben Tulty. His journey starts out in Scone, in New South Wales. Played juniors for the Denman Devils, proper bush footy, where you play because you love it and everyone's mum's working the canteen. He gets picked up by Newcastle, goes through the junior grades, and while he's bashing blokes on the field, he's bashing textbooks too. Yep, 2 uni degrees in the kit bag. Most players are struggling to finish a protein shake, and this bloke's out there writing essays and acing exams. Smart, tough, and a grinder. That's Tulty. At Newcastle, he slogged it out in reserve grade for years. Over 40 games in New South Wales Cup, scored some tries, but mostly just trucked the ball up and tackled anything that moved. No headlines, no hype, just a bloke doing the work. In 2023, he jumps across to the North Sydney Bears, and fans down there loved him. He wasn't just filling a jersey, he was playing every week, scoring a few meat pies, and by 2024, he's in their leadership group. The Bears are a proud old club, and Tulty fitted right in. Hard work, no fuss, no ego. Through North's link with the Melbourne Storm, he got invited to train in the big leagues. And not just train, he captained a Storm trial side. Imagine that, you've never played NRL, but suddenly you're running out with the C on your chest for Melbourne. Didn't get him a debut down there, but it showed he could hang with the big boys. Then comes the footy gods moment. Tulty runs into Michael Maguire in Sydney. Just a chance meeting, Madge liked the cut of his jib. The conversation stuck, and when Brisbane needed middle depth, Maguire remembered the bloke with the fast feet and the uni degrees. That's how doors open. Years of graft and one lucky yarn and the right time. By June this year, he's on a train and trial deal with the Broncos. Now usually those deals mean you're basically the crash test dummy at training. But Tulty, he ripped in, showed energy, showed character, and within weeks, he wasn't just training, he was debuting. Round 18, Bulldogs, he finally gets his shot. You could see how much it meant. He was emotional, raw, honest, and fans, we love that. Then the very next week, fairy tale stuff. He bags his first NRL try against the Titans. Suncorp crowd erupts like he'd scored the grand final winner. Now here's where the banter comes in. Look at our forward pack. Payne Haas, absolute giant. Paddy Carrigan, broad shoulders and a big engine. Kobe Hetherington, nuggety and tough. And then there's Tulty. He's not exactly the same shape, let's put it that way. Smaller frame, different build, but mate, it works. He's got fast feet, runs hard, and gives defenders a different target height to deal with. One set they're trying to chop down Haas, the next they see Tulty skimming past their knees. Defenders hate that, it messes up their rhythm, and that's what complements our pack so well. He gives us diversity in the middle, plus you just know he's going flat out every run he takes. No sideways stuff, no flick passes, just straight, hard and honest. It's like mixing up your bowling attack. Haas is the big quick, Carrigan the workhorse, and Tulty's that awkward seamer who makes you look silly. And he's not just novelty either. He's been in the NRL Team of the Week. From reserve grade battler to being named alongside the stars of the competition. This is why fans love blokes like Tulty. He's not the superstar. He's not on the posters. He's the kind of guy you want in your side. Tough, smart, and willing to give everything. And tell me Broncos fans don't love an underdog story. We've had the champions over the years, Langer, Lockyer, Walters, Saylor, but we've also had cult heroes. Minto, Plath, Bott. Tolte's carving out a spot in that company. So that's the story of Ben Tolte. 2 degrees, a chance meeting with Madge, and now a Broncos try scorer. A reminder that in rugby league, there's always room for a battler who never gives up. Hit subscribe, share it with your mates, and we'll be back next week with more Broncos yarns. This is the Old School Broncos podcast. Let's go, Broncos.